not possible, we thought about to include an ANT process when you create the new project wizard, that you can select an ANT file that's located somewhere, and he could store in global preferences that this ANT file is selected, so you could reuse it. That's the plan, but it's not implemented yet. If you have good ideas on the topic, then this is, we've done something interesting for Joa, because he built this assembler, and it's a post processor for SVF, for Swift and we have included a similar technique there, that you can, after you launch and before you play, you can start an ANT file, and so he can use the launcher framework to compile and post-compile and then start it.
That would be great, because Ant's, it's an existing tool in the frame in the tool chain. So being able to throw in Ant processes anywhere along that chain would be great. Because then it's not, you're not adding a new language to it. It's just a matter of just understand how to write XML. It's not like it's difficult. That would be great, actually. Just it working that way, because I was saying to Carlos was. When we're working on projects, we're coming up with certain standards for how our code will work, and just being able to enforce those standards in terms of, just FTT settings, in terms of, what warnings and errors are turned on or off, what the way it does code, the way it does brackets and all that kind of stuff. And
some informations are stored on the project, and you can even check them into version control, and when the other developer is checking out, then all those Eclipse settings, compiler settings, and formatter settings are stored in the project. But there are other settings that are not. And if you are missing some, you can tell. Have you ever worked with, do you work with ARM, I think, sometimes?
Some,
And do you know that you can configure some ANT variables central in Eclipse? So this is very cool when you have a team process, like let's say just compiling, and you have the path to the compiler. You can, for example, write the path into a property file, but then you cannot check in the property file. So you can make a property file for each user, but then you have a list of property files for each user, and when the project is getting bigger, then most of the property file is the same. So when you make some kind of refactorings, you have to refactor all the property files. But you can, I'll show you. You can configure the values in the. See here, Windows preferences, ARM runtime, properties. And so, for example, we have here Flex SDK and Flex 3 SDK, and it's linked to my personal settings. And those both variables are ever known when you use an ARM task. And with this, we have in the project just the build file and one common user properties, and all the variables are based on this. And so you can see everyone in the team can check out and instantly run. And there's
very nice.
One very cool thing about this preference. You can say all those preferences are on an external file. So you can reuse it in different Eclipse installations without every time adding this.
Oh, that's very nice. It's definitely, that's a big step in the right direction for us.
And I'll show you these. I'm missing the feature with the where you can say use the ARM tasks. There you can pre-compile ARM file and post-compile ARM file, and we have once had it. It's still here. When you create a class, you can also say before you can give an ARM file. Ralf Bokelberg used it for something. I don't know actually. And it would be great to have.
Well, I mean, you could have it make unit tests or run unit tests. You could have it do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
interesting.
And it would be cool here in the new project wizard. Then purely giving on.
Yeah, that would solve it right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I put it on the list.
Excellent. Cool.
All right, man. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you. That's excellent.